Got his DNA tested. 50% gray wolf. Born cool. Probably a Maine Coon. All right. Who call their Malamute a wolf? I had a neighbor who had wolves. He kept them behind a barbed wire fence, and sometimes they would get loose and they would go eat other people's dogs. He had 2 wolves, and they were wolves. They would howl, and he fed them. He would go and pick up roadkill off the road and feed them the roadkill, and they would like eat the animals and stuff. They were vicious. And they would get out and go kill neighbors' dogs because they were territorial. Yeah, CompWiz. That's exactly what they were doing. They were just killing shit. And a lot of my... And what I mean by neighbors, I grew up on 5 acres of land. My nearest neighbor was like... You could see their house, but it was like way far away. Those were my neighbors. A wolf farm? Interesting. A wolf farm? How does that work? Oh, damn. That's eaten through lava like crazy. So some of these have eaten through buckets of lava and others of them have not. I wonder why that is. Let's check in here. See how we're doing in here. 3 buckets, 2 buckets, 2 buckets, 2 buckets. All right, I'm gonna stop after what we have loaded up right now. And just let it all burn out and see what happens. Oh, look at that. The bucket just hit. See how it's smelting and there's bamboo inside? Interesting. This depends on where they are on the railway. First ones get dibs on bamboo. Well, yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, it's just crazy. How do I feel about snakes? I mean... I don't mind snakes. I'm not afraid of snakes, but I feel like having a snake, a giant snake, in a tiny little terrarium, aquarium type thing isn't the best way to keep a snake. And I'm not a big fan of that. I feel like if I were to keep a snake, it would have to be like in a home that's proper size for it. Which is difficult to do when you live like in an apartment. Man, there's no easy way to do this, huh? So no reticulated pythons. Not if we don't have the room for them, no. I'm all for keeping pets, but I'm also for keeping pets appropriately. So if you want to keep a pet like that, you got to be prepared to A, house it in the correct house, and B, maintain it. That's the biggest thing. What's going on here? Hello? Hey, punk! Why'd you tear down my door? God, that was loud. How about ferrets? Ugh. Ferrets stink to high heaven. Oh man, you would have to keep them outside, or in some kind of ventilated room. Those things stink. The same guy who owned wolves owned ferrets too, and his house stunk all the time. And for all the people that say, oh, it only stunk because you didn't take care of them. No, ferrets stink. Yeah, entropy, but I'm not gonna... That's like declawing a cat, dude. I don't want to do that. What a moronic pig. So I mean, if you have ferrets, put them in a sunroom or something, or outside on the porch, Amelia. We're not keeping them inside. Ferrets stink. Why are you going into some strange man's house with ferrets and wolves? He was my neighbor, Racing Kid. What do you mean, strange man? I grew up next to the guy. He had a son that was like 10 years younger than me. Maybe 8 years younger than me. And because we didn't have a lot of kids around in the neighborhood, he would come over to our house and play games and stuff. So did he have free? He was a nice guy, you guys. Let's not go making fun of him. He was a decent person. He might not be alive anymore. He didn't take care of himself. Thought you said you knew a guy. I mean, I did know a guy, Racing Kid. How would that change? If he's my neighbor and he's a guy, I still know him, right? He's not my current neighbor. He's my ex. He was a neighbor I had a long time ago. His name was Dave and his son's name was Dave. So he was Big Dave and the son was Little Dave. And he was this big dude. He was like 6'6", 400 pounds. And he was like muscle and stuff. And he talked like this. Hi guys, how y'all doing today? That's good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. But he was the kindest guy. He was so nice. But he talked like this. And I think his son was the only kid that they had. No ferrets, rats? I don't mind rats. Rats are fine. Like, I'm not opposed to ferrets, Amelia. I never said you couldn't have ferrets. I'm just saying you can't have them in the house. They stink. If you want to have ferrets, you gotta make sure you put them in a cage. That way bobcats and shit don't get to them. I mean, you can have as many cats or as many ferrets as you want. They stink if you take care of them properly. They don't. Siliferd, that is false. That is false. That's what people who keep ferrets say. And what it is you're nose blind to how horrible they smell. They will forever stink. That is demonstrably false. They have a musk about them that's always pertinent. Unless you remove their glands, then they won't stink anymore. But that's not cool in my opinion. You either accept the whole ferret or you just don't take care of them. Man, we have a lot of freaking stuff, don't we? I mean, so do cats officially, Wiz. That's why they rub up against you with their face. They're putting their scent on you. We've just grown accustomed to cat stink because they're domesticated animals. Now, where did these other buckets go? We've only gotten 3 buckets so far. There should be other buckets somewhere. We should be getting them in here, and we're not. Well, yeah, flak magnet. Well, yeah, exactly, Siliferg, which is why I don't agree with it. But that circles back to I mean, like I said, you can keep them outside, but I don't want them in a house. And yeah, flak magnet, but that it's a weird situation when it comes to that. Because they want to put their scent on stuff because it's their home, but then if you change it out the next day or whatever, every 2 days, then they're not going to be. You're going to end up stressing them out because you're essentially ruining their home. So then they have to rescent it and stuff, and it's an endless cycle of just, it's not worth it. So in the time that these things have burned, oh, these are empty. These are empty. Oh no! Oh god, those are empty. Where are all the buckets at? Shit. Where are the buckets? Oh! Hey, look, buckets! Let's go get some lava. Officially whiz? I wouldn't doubt that one bit. Oh no! Or officially whiz because they want you to be their mate. Mate? Amelia, you like, so here's the thing, you like ferrets, but have you been responsible for ferrets before? There's a difference. I really like blue whales. But I'm not gonna keep a blue whale as a pet. I really like pigs. I'm not gonna keep a pig as a pet. Did I not put lava over here? I might not have put lava in here. This could be an area that I forgot. Ferrets are mischievous little suckers. There's something, all right. Okay, so there's more buckets there. Pigs also scream, and I'd rather not. They're so cute for the first, like, year of their life. Then they turn into me, and then you got me walking around the house. Ouch. It's fine. You're talking to an ex-zoo kid? I'd take all the animals if I could. Well, zoo animals are where they're supposed to be. In an open-air environment outdoors. They're where they need to be. That side's fine. It's the other side that's not fine. And what do you mean an ex-zoo kid? Is that like a program you were in or something? I wonder where else this is happening. You want a snow leopard? Yeah, no, you don't. You don't want a snow leopard. You think you want a snow leopard. Yeah, I must have not put lava over there. I thought I had lava everywhere, and I guess I didn't. Alright, that's empty. Used to volunteer for 4 years as a kid, and I worked there for a summer. So you took care of the ferrets? Were they outdoors or indoors? No, Racing Kid, they're murder mittens. They're hands. They're claws. They'll kill you by, like, swiping at you. Yeah, murder mittens. Wee mushrooms. The only education animals that weren't solely inside were the domesticated dogs. The only education animals that weren't solely inside. Was a ferret an education animal? I'm confused. I feel like I'm missing part of your story there. Oh, I'm so excited to go to bed at a decent time tonight, chat. I was up late last night doing Uber, trying to see if the nighttime weekdays would work out. Psh, nighttime weekdays suck. So they do have bonus times to drive Uber, but it happens while I'm streaming. So that's not something I can do. So nighttime is a no-go. But during the day, it's been pretty fun. In the mornings. I'm going to try, since this weekend's Super Bowl weekend, I'm going to try and make $1,000 this week on Uber. Could you imagine? That would be insane. All right, mushrooms are planted. Let's make some bricks. Nope, don't make those. Don't make those. No! Awesome. Almost got another one full. All right. Are we okay? Let's check in here. These are all burning. Those all have plenty of fuel. I think I made too many bricks, you guys. Do I like hot tea? I'm kind of hit or miss on it. Why? What's up? I mean, Amelia's a hot tea. Ha ha! Ha ha! Sorry, I had to say that. Annie, are we okay? Are we okay, Annie? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Excuse me? I'm sorry, what? It's a yolk! Just sipping some tea. Curious if you like tea since you don't drink coffee. Not sure if you liked more over the other. Oh, I love iced tea. Sweet iced tea all day long. Mmm, delicious. Delicioso. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oop. Okay. Oh, there's lava in here. Sweet. Gives Wiz the evil eye? Because of sweet tea? He's British. Be careful. Mmm. It's okay, Speedworks. The tea that we got from you guys, we threw in the harbor. We get our own tea now. We don't need you. You hear that? We don't need you. Entropy. That looks like the EJ sip just with a frog instead of Mr. Poindexter or whatever his name is. I wonder if they use the same artist. The Moontoot Typers emote? No. The EJ Sip emote. No, screw that. Screw that individual who spams that emote all the time in chat. I want to ban him so bad. This is from a piano streamer? Oh, I was thinking that was Giant Waffle. No, Entropy. There's a EJ Mods Discord that I'm in now. And I've had many a conversation with the other mods as to why I cannot ban Serious Potato Bot. Because I want him gone so bad. He's a piss stain in his chat and I hate it. Drummer's like, oh, I like playing with him. I'm like, no. Get his ass out of here. All he does is say stupid shit to try to be edgy. And all he is some kid who's using his mom's computer to be on Twitch. I feel like we can keep going. Also, I was kind of sad. I brought up the idea of playing Tarkov with EJ. I was like, me and you should go into it the first time ever playing and just play together. And he was like, that's a really good idea. And then today he's playing it and didn't even send me a message. And I was like, okay. Fine. I guess I'll just sit over here and be sad. It's fine. Alright, where's everywhere else at on lava? 1 bucket, 2 buckets, 1 bucket. Okay, so all those are about gone. We should be getting another drop off of buckets here soon. This was an interesting experiment, to say the least. And we're out of bamboo also. Well, just about.